We now return to A-Train tourism. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to fix the disastrous decision I made here to have this thing keep going out. I don't think that that's a good idea. Wait a minute, is this train outside? It must be out. Oh, it is right there actually. Okay. So, which direction is it going? That's the question. If I can figure that, okay, it must be going out. Alright, so I got to let it go out and come back in. It's still out. Alright, stop. So it brought 8 people in from that side, but I still think that in order to help with the development, we're going to want to use the buses, because I don't think the buses are that's not buses. I don't think the buses going, let's turn this around here, going east would be this bus right here. Has 2 passengers. It's missing money. So it is also coming here and turning around for some, oh right, because that's the bus stop. You know, I feel like I should put an actual bus stop in this, just because that road is going to cause me problems. But then again, it's also not great there. It'd probably be better here, because it's a 2x, so it's not going to get that. We'll come back to that anyway. We need to do this, and then I'm going to expand the line. We'll have you just turn around and bounce back and forth, and this will hopefully get growth going. Okay, so now we're going to come down north, I guess. We're going to go up north. Let's see. So let's get out of that camera view because I want to look at elevation here. So we have this big area here. It might be good for a castle. What could I put there? I guess I could put a little town right here and then have it... I want to put another fishery here so that we have easy access going north and east instead of dragging it all the way here. So I was actually thinking of developing a town here, but it'd be better off putting one. Alternatively, I could put one sort of central. So one town here, a town up here, and a town over here. So yeah, I guess we'll do that. We'll set up a town over here. So let's see, what's the easiest way to branch off here? If I doubled the line here, I could have one line that just goes to here. Actually, that would work out really well because people can come this way from it. They would have to get on the train and do a lot of transfers, and then these people, the buses, would come here, and they could either go to this one or then up to the castle. So that's a good idea. All right. Well, let's put that line in first because I'm going to need to bend the rails around. Let's see, East Fukuoka, remodel. We're going to add, I guess we can keep it as this style. Let's add a second platform, confirm. Then we will come in here and add rail, and let's have the rail come off of this end. So I think, okay, let's extend that a little bit there. And then let's see if I can't make a branch off right here. I can. It's kind of ugly. But then this way I have access right here to bring them upward if I decide to double this. It's kind of a bad idea to do that. Maybe I should have actually made this a triple. So I had just an outside, because if I want to bring rail or freight in, yeah, okay. If I want to bring freight in, I need a secondary rail. Otherwise I'm going to have to do some really funky stuff. So we go into this once again. It's going to cost me, I think, a little bit extra money, because I could have done both of them at the same time, but I just feel like without signals in this game, this is going to be a much easier method of doing this. Ah, for crying out loud. I want this one, please. Thank you. so we bring this one down, and I guess this could be a diverging point where if we slide it in that way, we'll get it here, and then this could allow me to connect right there as well. But all right, all that good. Let's get us another platform. Well, I could make a terminal. It doesn't have to connect to the east. In fact, this might actually be better since it's such a short little round. How much does this cost compared? Not much, actually. So yeah, I can only have a maximum of 2. Oh boy, I just barely... But let's put the method here about a little bit closer in. I kind of want to add a secondary one just there, so I can use the outside. Let's try this. Number of platforms too, there we go. That way I have access to this one going a different direction. Alright. So now, let's go into roads. We'll get us a road here. Have a little bit of development going this direction. I really don't like that kind of bend. There we go, that's a little bit better. Let's bring this one. Really? Okay, fine. So let's see. Let's have it go that way. Alright. Now if we need to, then we can extend a road to the east and have them use the train. I'll focus that. Okay, building a castle from scratch is going to take a while, and I'm not going to subject you to that, so I will pause and be back when it's built. Alright, it's not too impressive, unfortunately. You don't have a whole lot of options here, and all this space, this dirt space, is tied to the single square. I mean, you can see it here with the turrets that they put this tiling on. And unfortunately, this tiling is also not available on these ramparts. I mean, so none of it matches. You can't just put it down. The pathing is dirt around these, so it just doesn't look very good. But I've got a monument location up here, so this should be good to go now. And we have another... Uh-oh, what does that mean? Bad? Means the peel is going down, I guess. Okay, so other things I want to do. Let's swap back into this mode, please. I want to come back, grab my road, and this one I'm going to make look like... This one could be a gravel road, I guess. Does it have to do that? Does it have to make an intersection like that? Oh, we don't want to go down. We don't want to go down with it. Stop it. Well, I kind of just wanted a pathway here, but... What does this do? You cannot do that. What about here to here? No? I guess I could. So if I do this and then maybe run a road across it again, let's try. Then we'll go back to this public highway. I probably should be doing this as paved road instead of public highway, especially given the cost, but, you know, whatever. And it gives it a... Yeah, that's not entirely necessary to have that, unfortunately. What about changing this to road, simple paved road? Okay. Well, I mean, it's not the greatest. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. I don't necessarily want lights here, although I guess it would make sense given that, you know, people would be walking here, pedestrians and all that. I need to stop futzing around. Let's just make it look like the other one for now, and that'll be good. Alright. So, let's get out of this now. At least let this start going so we have some people moving here. And I need to have a train. So let's have a train here. I'm going to purchase a train. We're going to make this a one-car train because it's not going to bring a lot of people in. Okay, we're going to call this the castle train. Place this down. I'm going to put it here. Confirm. And I'm going to, well, first of all, we got to change the hours. And then I'm going to give it, actually, wait, it's not in hours, it's in, is it in the route? I guess it's in the route then. So instead of a stop time of 5 minutes, let's give it a stop time of, like, 20 minutes. Because it's gonna not, there's not gonna be a whole lot of people coming initially. So we kind of wanted it to wait there for a while. Though 20 minutes, I don't know, is that a, let's bring it back down to like 15 minutes. We want it to be going often enough that people will use it. They are literally only going for tourism. Now, I had another thought too. Since this is an incredibly short line, that I would maybe actually extend this one out. Because we'd still get tourists coming in from the left side, and they might still be coming in via bus. But it would give them something here that's more than just, you know, this tiny little back and forth. I think I'll do that. So let's lay this down here. And we'll have it connect right... Oh my god. I always do this wrong. You gotta start at the station, and then work your way in. Okay. So now that should automatically include it in the... Oh, because it... Because I upgraded the thing, it took it out of there. Okay, you know what? We'll have you start going out of town. I guess while I'm in there... Yes, I know. I guess while I'm in there, I will also do this one and rename this as the temple train. Actually, it's more of a shrine. There. Okay. So that'll get going there, and now we want to start an oil business. So let's look at this again. Which way are we going with that? We're going all the way over to Yoka, to the west. So, actually that's with coal. I don't have any oil opportunities, I've only got coal. That's a shame. Are we selling to... We're selling that, and we do have this going south to Mashko. Okay, yes. So, I want coal. Well, unfortunately, that's not what I'm developing right now. So, I gotta find a place for coal. Alternatively, we can keep going north here, so that I can produce a Farmville. So like I said, I think a little area right here would be good. And I gotta decide, do I want rail to go this way, or do I want road to go that way? I think we'll put the road that way, and we'll bring the rail out a little bit, so that it kind of goes this way. So that I can hook it up with that. And that will get me over here for some forestry. Are these forestable trees? I'm not really sure. So, anticipating, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the second line in. Anticipating that we're going to want to create another line for the delivery of materials and whatnot. Go ahead and put this in. And then I gotta fix this thing as well. So let's have... Let's see if I pull you back. Can I hook you in? Right there. And then... what we'll do here... Well, okay, let's confirm that. Let's pull it from this direction. Have you go here. Or is that good? Probably not good, actually. There, that's better. Okay. So, where is that train? Hold up. I want that train now to be operating on this track. Oh, it is operating on that track. Okay. Okay, well, that works for me. Perfect. Okay. So, let's see. You know what? I'm just going to start developing this now. Although it's going to have some access to a shrine. To get people to come to the town at all. Shrine or any kind of attraction. Which I guess maybe I'd like to put an attraction there. So we keep a town, well... If I stick to this, keeping that, yeah, I could put another temple there. So let's look at the attractions that I've got left over here. So I've got the castle, I've got large temples, and I've got shrines. The shrine, I could actually build my own shrine instead of just using this raised hall cop-out. So technically I could have a couple more, and that might be necessary. But if I put one in the middle here, this location and that location can share. So, okay. Well, let's get a rail line going down here so I can at least visualize where it's going to go. I really screwed myself by not giving myself enough tracks here. Because it's going to have to go in. I'm going to have to do something with scheduling. For now, I think it'll be alright, though. Well... Because if I'm bringing passengers in, this is no good. Maybe I should just hook it up to this. Into the secondary line here, so they have to go there, and then they come here. So there's no direct line here, and then this line would only be transferring goods. So yeah, that's how it's going to have to be. It's going to be convoluted, but it's the only way we can get people to force them to come through areas. So let's see, if I go like this... Oh, come on. I'd actually like it to go one more. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that works out. Okay. It's actually going to go right by here. And then... Do we want to go something like this? And then it can hook up. Alright. Let's grab it right about there. Oh, come on! Alright. Good grief. Okay, so let's grab another station. This one, grab you here, although this one could also be terminal. Why don't we do another terminal? Because it's not going off in this direction. Well, I mean it could. I guess it could go across the way if I wanted to build a bridge. Okay, you know what? Let's leave some options for ourselves here. Rotate you around. I'll go ahead and put 2 in right now. And then, let's see. If I bring a road road. Q. Bring the road out like this. Okay. And then we will get a train. Right now it'll just be a one size. We'll add later. And let's see, this is going to be, for right now, let's just call this Nottenroth North train. Place. Go in that direction. Alright. I'm just thinking it's an awful lot of wasted operating costs just to have it start from here to nowhere. And in reality, I shouldn't even have this going just yet. But, okay, get off of you, and now we need a bus stop, not roads, bus stop. And let's construct one of these types of bus stops. Let's see, it goes on the left. Yeah, so it's actually going to be better to have this across from it. We'll have it here. Right now it'll just be one. Grab this. Not trains, automobiles. That south bus is looking really full. Let's see, rename to North Bus. Place. Change direction. Operating schedule. Let's check the route. Goes from there and back, and okay. Operating hours. And good to go. Alright. Now we have yet another tourist route. Did we have anything going north? Trade opportunities? Just the farm, right. So that's the next thing I gotta get going. So I could do a line that goes there with train, or I can just worry about truck. I think that might be all right. I think that might be all right. How is that train doing, by the way? The castle train is... It's got a few people. Operating at a loss, but not as big of a loss as the shrine. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so now let's get this farm thing going. So, I'm gonna want... Well, let's branch out a road. Let's go ahead and grab just a really simple paved road this time. It's going to change that intersection, unfortunately, but we'll bring it out here, say. It'll be good. And then we're going to come into, I don't know, that subsidiary, I don't think I have access to farm. That's all construction and manufacturing. It's public, commercial? Apartment store, roadside station. Actually, I could use something like that. I feel like I should just honestly at this point pretend it is like a SimCity game and just build a city up. It'd just be an actual company town with all subsidiary buildings, and then I could sell them so that, you know, if they were operating at a loss or something, it wouldn't be on me. Yeah, okay, it's not here. So we gotta go into edit mode. It's in agriculture, forestry. Really? There's greenhouses there. Commercial? Stores, restaurants, parking lots, eatery, retail, public. Resource production. Agricultural cooperative. There we go. So we'll put this here. Let's make sure that's the right side, front side. I guess it is. It actually looks like if I wanted it to be that way, it would have that pointing that way. So we'll go ahead and... Why does it do that? Why can't it just... There we go. Alright, so now let's actually go back to agriculture forestry, because I'm guessing maybe we want some of this? I'm not actually sure what it is. I would think it would be fields that would generate the food. But let's try one of those, and we'll grab one of these. Fine. The game is going to be determined to not put these things where I want them to go. Oh, is that too many? Actually, wait. I just saw it. Fields. Ooh, these are fancy. One of those in there. Like, we could put in one giant one that has some field art in it. Why not? Why not? Let's have it go this way. You son of a... We'll grab a couple of these fields, why not? What other kinds of fields can we put down? Put down some orchards. I do not know how far away they can be to generate. This might be too far. What other kinds of fields? We can do some rice paddy fields here. Let's also grab some of these fields. Alright. Let's get out of here. The game will generate fields over time. It's producing 10 a day. Excellent. So now we're going to come into storage yard. Storage area. Agricultural warehouse. Let's put in a bigger one. Let's... Oh my god, no. I want to try and drag these around. Okay, and that's now within range of the station too. Perfect. That actually will work out. Let's rotate this so that it makes sense. Those are windows, not loading docks. That is the loading dock. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Confirm. Good grief. And then we need one more thing, which is going to be a stop for trucks. Truck new. We will give this a truck stop. And I guess we'll put it here. Even though I see this giving me a hassle. You know what? It would actually be better to have it on this side. On this... Really? Okay. How about on this side? Because they'll be coming from out of town on the left side, then they'll come here and then they'll turn around. That way we don't have to worry about them coming in and then trying to find a turnaround spot in the future. Can I put it over here now? Of course it freaking... There. I mean... If I extend further, like if I build more out here later, maybe I'll want it further away? I don't know. Because they're going to have to stop at that stoplight every time. This looks busy, but it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, why can it not stay right here? God damn it. Alright, and that is actually really annoying, the crossing. So, let's see. I need a truck, these things are going to have to be. So these are, let's see, Southwest Material Truck, Southwest Material 2. We have any other? Got fish truck, North Bus, okay. Just buy one for now. Oh, not... Ugh. Call this North Ag Truck. Place it down. You're gonna give me a hassle. Of course you are. Why are you going to that stop? We want you to add North Fukuoka parking lot. And I don't want you taking a turn here, you son of a bitch. This is my fault for putting it far away. Here. Operating schedule. Operating route. Okay. It's still going this damn direction. God, that's so infuriating. Okay, the reason I'm gonna give it a different setup is so that it tells me, hey, that schedule isn't where your position is. Do you want to reset? So hopefully now the reset... Kidding me. Why is this so hard? Why is this so complicated? Why does it screw up like this? It's really damned infuriating. There, now you're going in the right direction. God. Okay, we don't want any of that. We want agriculture. We then want agriculture going north. Alright. I'm gonna let this build... Oh, piss, I gotta tell you to wait for freight. Operating schedule. Wait for freight. Alright. So let's give this a minute to generate. Okay, it's gone now. It's taking some away. So now we can go ahead, get this north thing started at Itami. There. Now we should be making some money, hopefully. This has already got 8 in it. I may need to get myself a secondary truck. Let's see what happens when this truck comes in here. That's not ideal, having the train thing there. Did you pick any of that up? It doesn't appear to have any freight on it. It's picking up at the parking lot and it's taking out to Itami. I guess it does? Anyway, I gotta purchase another one. I didn't realize how much was gonna be available there so soon. I keep missing out on the discounts too. I gotta really actually think about how many trucks I'm gonna need. Stop screwing around like that. Alright. Okay, I guess it is filling up. If it's got white on top, it's full. Little storage slots there. So, yeah, it took it, and then it must have just immediately filled in. It is, after all, making 10 a day, so that's something else to think about. Now it's only going down to 8 a day. That's not great. Something to think about is how many trips can it make in a day? And I don't know if there's a statistic for that, but if I could find that, if I could find out how many trips it can go back and forth in a day, I could optimize this a lot better. Because I could get as many trucks as I would need to maximize this. I could also just put another one down. But yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what, how this changes. Let's speed forward a couple days. Yes, I gotta update that. Still produces 8 a day. Okay, let's go to the stop. Let's go to north parking lot. We need to remodel. I need this thing to go to 2 truck stops. It's gonna give me my truck back. I gotta put that back down. Let's grab you. North Ag 2, that's fine, because I need to change your schedule anyhow. Operating schedule, route, parking location 2. And this is important because with that truck just hanging out here waiting for its turn, it's also blocking traffic. So it's kind of important not to be doing that. Alright, is this growing up at all? No? Is anyone even using the damn thing? North train, Castle train. I don't know. That Shrine train sure as hell isn't making any money, though. Town is getting built up a little bit, though. That's a good thing. And yeah, so what I can do with all this excess stuff, maybe. Actually, I'm taking it. So this one is still going. It's going to Nagahama East. But it's not coming from the trucks. And it's these trucks, these material trucks, Southwest material trucks, are running, but they're not able to sell anything because I'm not selling anything to the south. So what I should be doing with the trucks is I should change them now to the west, for Yoka. Because they're not taking it south. Fish trucks should be taking it south for their fish deliveries, but the only delivery going to east in Nagahama is those 2 trucks that I have over there, which are the southeast truck. Yeah, you're doing your freight load there, and you are loading it up. Yeah. Okay, so these ones, let's do Southwest Material Truck. You need to change your operating schedule, and your route needs to change a lot. And instead of South Machiko, you're going to add West Yoka. Turn this off. West Fukuoka parking lot. Oh, shit. I didn't even have this right anyhow. So freight needed to be selling it. Yoka needs to be selling it. I think right now, if I do departure pass... Oh, there is no departure pass. Well, can we just get rid of it? Of course not. What's this freight yes thing? God, I hate this. Why can't you just let me delete all this stuff? Why does this have to be complicated? I don't understand. I don't understand how to unpin things. It's just such a pain. Alright. Southwest material, and then that's operating with you as well. What if I add this in this way? I can't do anything with that. Alright, well, we'll do that. It'll just take an extra long trip, I guess, because it's now going to the other direction. Well, I guess I could withdraw them and then put them back down. I don't know. God, I'm so sick of that. I'm really tired of... Oh, yeah, because it was only 80. That's why I didn't do it. Well, it's money. Money's money, so whatever. Why can't it just be simple? I don't understand why the game overcomplicates this. How's this train doing with passengers? Definitely not picking up a lot of people there. We got 79 people hanging out here. Okay. I'm very interested to see how much Shrine Train has. Okay, it's still within capacity. You're not taking anybody. You're not taking anybody. I don't think anybody's... Ooh, there's tons of people here, though. Okay, hold up. Not enough people are going. There's tons of people coming here. So, we need to add another train car there. Is anybody coming to this one? A little bit, yeah. Okay. I should probably anticipate adding another car to both of them. Let's get you to a station, and I will do that. Okay, drop you off. Grab this train. Castle train. We need to change formation. Add another car to you. And I'll do the same with the North train, too. Get that going. Where's North train? There's North train. So this little town ought to be building up here soon, I would hope. Pause you. North train, change formation, add one for you, just for good measure. Yeah, so there's lots of people coming here, but we haven't seen development yet. So, I could maybe begin... Not trade land, not trade land, not trade land. Not... Okay, let's put in a commercial gift shop near a tourist attraction. We could put in a big one. Let's put in a big one, anticipating that this is going to get bigger. Rotate. There you go. Alright. And eventually maybe I could turn like a hotel, a resort hotel here. This is probably going to be my biggest attraction. What is it actually? For significant demand. It's a 5-star appeal for tourists. Yeah. This will end up being my little tourist stop over here. They're not really towns, they're just stops. Right now they're little bits of towns, but eventually I would like this all to grow up together, and this is just Fukuoka, as is the town. So, hopefully this will all start to work out. Automobiles, who's losing money? East bus, southeast bus. Southeast bus is losing a lot. Why is that? Do we have 2 buses? Going to the same place? No, it's going down here. So we could probably turn that one off and get rid of this, seeing as how we're actually pulling people up from the south this direction. It might be redundant, and maybe... I'm not sure how the game operates. You know, I'm not sure if it thinks, oh, well, you know, your southbound town here is already being pulled from. Now you're pulling from it twice, and so one bus is not going to have as much as the others. I could see that happening. Why don't we just go ahead and withdraw you then? Let me see you come back. Let's see you come back first. I want to see if anyone's even on you. Come on, bus. Have I missed it? There it is. Alright. Southeast bus. Nobody's even on you. Alright. Withdraw that line. We shall not be doing that anymore. Who else is losing money? Well, we just started these ones, so I'm going to give them a chance. Because if we look, we should be selling. Oh yeah, Itami. Oh yeah. We've sold. We've sold a lot, actually. So why aren't they making money then? That's curious. Why aren't they making money? Still only producing 8 a day. But it's full. I wonder if it's because they're not maximizing the number of trips they can make? I don't know. We're going to have to watch it. We are getting a lot of tourists, though. I am happy to see that. I think in order to get them to build up, though, I'm going to have to utilize a little bit of materials shuffling. Look at that. I think we need... Didn't I say I was going to put another bus in? South bus? Oh, yeah. I need another south bus. Have I only got the one south bus? West bus is going that direction. Okay, yeah. So it looks like I need another south bus. I'm assuming that's where all these people are going. Alright, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that real quick and we'll call this good. So purchase... Actually, we've already got a bus. Let's take the bus we're not using here. We'll take south bus. We will copy. We'll copy to you everything. So now we've got south bus. Rename you south bus 2. Place you here, going this direction. Go pick up some of those passengers. Only 8? All those passengers are going west. Okay, well, I guess I need a west one then. Not a southbound one. Although that southbound one was full, so... Alright. Alright. Grab another one. Take the west bus. Copy. I really wish you could reorganize this list. It's actually kind of a pain. For a game that is so nuanced with all the things you can do, you'd think that it would have something like reordering your lists. Maybe it's just because it's a Switch game. Maybe the actual PC games have more in-depth everything. I would see that, but... Okay, well, cripes. We still need to get this going. So I'll get a secondary line that maybe just drops things off, drops materials off so that they can be built. This one isn't producing hardly anything, so I guess I just want to get rid of these instead of having it produce this, because I do want oil. Even though we can't sell it right now, eventually I want trade opportunities to be able to sell it. Yeah, nobody is selling it, not even out of the country, so I don't know. How's our fishery? It's producing 10 a day. Okay, it's not quite full. Yeah. Alright, well, you know, we'll work on it here. But I think I just gotta focus on sort of creating limited lines right now for demands, and then we'll kind of get going in that direction. Because what I could do here, once I get a second fishery up for this side so that we have an ease of access to the north and east, I can have a freight line come out of the middle here and then sort of get into a station here. That way we can have agriculture be brought to it here. Because if I put a warehouse on this side, maybe it'll be reaching. I don't know. We got to figure out a way to increase this, and I'm, again, not sure if it's the number of fields and warehouses that produce this. greenhouses, I mean, or what? But yeah, we gotta industrialize the center here. Like I said, was gonna put a little town in here, or at least a stop rather. So maybe I don't know. I don't know. We gotta get infrastructure, and I think the frustrating part about building a map from scratch is that you just you don't have a direction. You know, you got to rely on the game to build up, and it is slowly doing so. But um, if I had generated the map with housing already in place, I could at least have that to help. And I really do actually think that it would be a good benefit for me, like down here, to start building the town. You know, put apartments down, put some commercial businesses down, put a recreational thing, like make this a tourist stop for sure. Um, get something out here. I'd like to do forestry. There's no demand for forestry yet, is there? No. They sell in Nagahama. And we're kind of being hamstrung that way too by not having access to all that. It takes forever. I think it's once a month that changes. So, but yeah, you know, I mean, we're making money still. So when you consider that, I guess I could just not worry about profits as long as this is coming in, and just kind of build the town out how I prefer rather than trying things. But anyway, this has gone on way too long. I'm not doing very well at keeping these under an hour, so I was really hoping to start keeping them closer to half an hour like I used to do all the time. But anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.